Sulle braccia hiilas niin kuin rehvi, tohuttu polto. Laidlaidon valtella seitsemä ohtliikka suurna anna teillä hetki jää suuret rattat teillä. Suuret rattat sõidavad latsustele.
I'm getting ready to try to remove these runs that I have here. They're not extremely big, but I don't like them. Now the way I'm gonna do this, it might sound a little ridiculous at first, but I'm gonna apply Bondo all over them. Fine Bondo, soft fine Bondo. And the reason for that is it protects the already straight surface from getting over sanded, so I can sand only the runs themselves. I'll take a video of that, and you'll probably get it when I'm halfway there. Fucking siinä. Now I'm gonna start wet sanding with a 320 sandpaper. It's wet. when all the bando is gone, then I know the run is gone. Okay, I'm gonna leave this with a 600 paper to do. That's a stupid spot to sand. The the panel is actually curved to the inside like that, so it's quite difficult. You can see the profile of the run. It's like highlighting here. So if I wouldn't have the bando, I would probably sand more over here, over these areas next to the run, and actually burn through the clear. So we don't want that to happen. And I think it's working nicely. It's the first time I tried this, and I think it works better than I expected. Well, now shit happens and I just burned through here. This is actually the epoxy primer you see here, the middle piece. there's a weld line here, and it's not like perfectly straight. So that's what happened here. I'm not even sure what I should do now, but I'm gonna keep sanding around it. I will figure out what to do with this later. I have to get the bondo off anyway, so I'm not gonna repaint this panel for this tiny spot. Maybe I'll just put some paint with a pencil here and maybe some clear coat. There's also a chrome trim piece that goes over this, so I hope it's not gonna be too big of a problem for me. Epoxy primer, yeah. Kind of difficult to see. I mean, it's exactly the same shade as the bondo. I think it's epoxy primer. It is definitely a high spot, so it has to be epoxy primer. Now I've done some panels with a 600 here. I just dried it off and see what we're at. As you can see, it's a pretty bad orange peel here. I think I'm gonna do the 600 one more time and then move on to the 1200. Some areas barely got some attention here. But the runs are out. I'm happy with that. Worked way better than I expected. Still some bondo here. That'll come out with a 1200. I like it. Okay, I think I'm done with a 600. I'm too lazy to do the bottom because you know, it's not going to be able to show. There's going to be a huge chrome piece here, so only this part is going to show. I quickly did it with a 600, and then now I'm going to do it with a 1200. Well, I have removed the runs already. The bando is gone, the runs are gone. Right now I have sanded with 1200 sandpaper, and I think it's already looking really nice. So far I've been working only on the door. I'm gonna do next 2000. I don't have the polishing equipment right now, so this one might be in the next video, I don't know. I also don't have a computer now. I busted my hard drive and I can't put any videos up right now. But when I do, I don't know, maybe it will be in the same video. The polishing, buffing, and also the orange peel is gone. That also worked better than I thought. So I'm gonna go over all the runs I had while clear coating this. Okay, there's a small run, that's a pretty big run here. And of course I showed you earlier these ones, these are taken care of. This side is fine over here. If we move over to the other side, then we see there's a run. I bundled all the runs right now, so this was very ugly. Look, you can see the run through the bundle even. And there's a small one here, and in this corner here, it's not very high, but you know, I have to take care of it. There's also one in this body line, just under this body line, but I don't want to bundle this area because it's very hard to sand, and I'm afraid I'm gonna burn through the paint. So altogether I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 runs in this job. So but I think it's gonna work out fine. Well, tonight I'm gonna finish. I've made it to 2000 right now. Some areas still need some work. I'm gonna get some 3000 paper tomorrow. I couldn't find any today. Tomorrow I'm gonna take this thing outside and try to do the whole thing. Hopefully I can make it in one day. Just got my brake booster. I'm gonna open it up and see what we got. Well, I've just repainted my new brake booster with a resistant paint. I don't know why they make it bare metal. I made a new gasket out of an old jug, and I'm also gonna, if the white is dry enough, I'm gonna paint it over with this silver. It almost looks like unpainted then, like factory original. Well, here we are. Looks like bare metal again. I've tried to make a polishing job right now on this fender here. It's kind of hard to do it indoors. I'm not gonna do it anymore indoors, and it's dark outside, so I'm gonna continue it some other time. But I don't know, I can't really see, like, is it normal or not right now because of the weird lightings we have here inside. That thing you see here is a water drop. My paint system isn't very filtered. There's one filter to collect water, but still some water gets through, and it actually dropped from the gun handle where the air hose connects, so that's not good. I think I'm gonna do this one all over again when I'm outside. But it's pretty good, I think.
Ei no sooja puhub just kogu aeg, vaata. Suvel on juba paar. Aga noh, siis keerad teise linna. See on sinu klubi jutt. Ma ei usu, et ta levi, et seal on see konsool, vaata. Ootas seda veel. Sealtpoolt saab ka välja.
Kuhu minna? Kes ütleb, kui ma lähen?
Mine sellele järgile.
sa hakkad pöördmahtu tegema. Sa vist seda ei saa teha.
Ma ei taha, mul läheb raam pooleks.
Jah, sa võid maha tulla. Siin taga võib olla küll. Need hakkavad hüppama vägevalt mõnikord.
Praegu juba läks ka peaaegu.
Õige, oleks ka mingi most... Ma ei ole vist kunagi teinud seda kapriitsiga.
Ei ole, jah.
Vaata, et rühma nimenud, see on asjad rühma.
I primed my top today. Tomorrow I'm gonna paint it. You'll see what color it's gonna be. I'm gonna do the inside fully, like all the coats, and then turn it over and do the outside. I'm in the middle of clear coating my top when my air compressor got busted, and I have one coat to put on, so $30 worth of clear coat going down the drain then. Well, I've turned my top over. I'm working on the outside. The amount of filth, gook, muck on this is unbelievable. I'm just using my Scotch-Brite right now to take off the big shit. Even that doesn't want to come off. I don't know what that is even. Well, I'm dismantling this old small compressor because while I was painting the top from the inside, the big compressor that we have here busted, flew apart like this. Totally trashed. I'm hoping I can fix this one so I can at least have some air in the shop. I already cleaned some stuff up. There was immense rust here in the valves. The head looks like that from the inside. Top of the head. And we'll see how the cylinder looks. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. It's oval. I'm trying to get the sand out of my rocker panels here. There's tons of it inside. I'm blowing the holes like that to get the sand in the bottom. And then vacuum. I made this vacuum pipe so I can go into the Well, I'm putting back my fenders on. This one is already on, this one is loose, and I got a new alternator, but it's not working. I don't know why. I guess it's because this voltage regulator is busted. If I measure, it gives out 12 volts, but one of the pins is loose here, so maybe if the alternator wants full power, the connection will lose its connection or something, I don't know. I ordered a new one, so I'm waiting for that. Also I got my brake system on. All I have to do is make the tubes to the spider down in the frame rail. And also brought a new stereo. Try to install that later and finish the wiring in the car and put everything into the right place over here as well. Well, I have put my wiring onto the dash here, arranged everything basically, although I don't know what everything is here yet. I'm gonna put it in the car now. I put the horn system in, bolted to the fender, 3 pipes, and the air compressor is right next to it, bolted to the headlight bolt. And the wiring goes directly to the factory horn cable. And